All right, Shalom. I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. And much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. This your brother Dawada, coming at you in a lesson. Lord willing is edifying. And these people really got demons on them, man. You know? These people are ready to lose it at a drop of a hat. And it's being made manifest more and more through the actions that we're seeing play out on the planet Earth. That's why the scripture tell us and encourage us to walk circumspectly. Matter of fact, let's start there. Yeah. Walk circumspectly, man. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, of being observant, looking around you, paying attention. Not in your phone. Not as fools, but as wise, right? You got to be wise in the time that we're in, man. You know? You can't sit there and blow your horn at somebody. They ready to snap. They ready to lose it, man. They'll follow you for the next 10 blocks, you know? And they the ones who cut you off, and they don't want, and they wondering why the hell you blowing at them. Well, these people are ready to lose it, man. They ready to snap. They're ready to have those crash out moments. Why? Because of who's in power real quick. And that's why you see the state of these people, man. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And that's the state these people are in. You know? The things that once satisfied them, all right, is no longer bringing them comfort. You know? The things that once gave them joy is now giving them mourning, man. They can only go to work and come home. You know? Ain't no vacation. Ain't no time away. You know? No, they can only living paycheck to paycheck, man. You know? And these things are intensifying. That's why, again, the scriptures say, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Why? Redeeming the time, because the days are evil. And that word evil is a compound word. Ill meaning bad, eve meaning time. So these bad times are increasing, man. It's only going to get worse. Things are not going to get any better. So as the things on the planet Earth intensify, these people are going to really show their true colors. It says, wherefore, be not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And ultimately, the will of the Lord is to bring this place down with various plagues. You know, to hit this place ultimately with the plagues of the missiles. You know, but these things are being made manifest in these last days, man. What is that? Perilous times. Let's get that. That's what we're seeing, man. Perilous times, right? 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. Know this also, that in the last days, we're in the last days, man. Really, the last days started 2,000 years ago when our Lord hit the scene, right? It says, know this also, that in the last days, perilous times shall come, right? Perilous times, man. Let's get this word perilous real quick. Scripture say, in the last days, perilous times shall come. Strong's G 5467.
Strong's G 5467. Chalipas.
All right. It says hard to do, to take, to approach. Yeah, these times are hard for these people to take, man. It's hard for them to approach. You know, you got to work overtime just to make ends meet. And half the time, the company or not that you're working for is not giving you overtime. So now you got to work 2 jobs just to survive. You see? It says hard to bear. See that? Troublesome, dangerous. See? Yeah, these some dangerous times we in, man. All right? It says harsh, fierce, savage. Yeah, these people are becoming savages, man. All right? I remember the story a couple years back where the person got put to death because they put too much mayo. Put too much mayo on a sandwich, man, at Subway. You know? Well, these are the times that we're entering, man. Again, these people getting ready for crash out moments. You know? They can snap at any point at any time. You know? Why? Because they got demons on them. Now in the Strongs, it says through the idea of reducing the strength. See that? The things that they once held in reverence, you know, there's no longer sufficing their comfort. You know, those things are not keeping them in that stable mind. You know, and have these people on pills. You know, just trying to make it through the day. Well, what happens when these people resources run out to get these certain pills? You know, well, they're going to be even more of a demon than what they already are. It says difficult, i.e. dangerous, or by implication furious. See? They're going to lose their shit, man. Fierce, perilous, yeah. So these fierce times that we're in is only going to intensify, man. They're only going to grow into their perfection, man. And we're seeing those things occur now. Now I have a couple articles that I would like to share, you know, highlighting those points. Okay? All of these are from Newsbreak, right? Newsbreak app. It says, my last words to her were, just be careful. See that? Walk circumspectly, being observant. 2 men chased down and fatally shot teen girl they claim was stalking them. Police say, see that? The mindset of these people? They chase the people down and put them to death because they believed that they were being stalked. You see that? And just going into a little bit of this article, it says a Utah teen is dead after 2 men allegedly chased her down in her truck. In her truck, and opened fire on her and her friend, ultimately shooting at her 12 times. See that? What is the times that we in, man? Folks will chase you down, you know, believing that you're stalking them, man. You see? This next article. Man enraged over his cold Wendy's fries shoots employee. See that shit? So now if your fries ain't up to the temperature, oh shit. If your fries is not up to the temperature of the liking of these people, they trying to put you to death, man. It says only to discover he wasn't the only one armed. Cops. So let's read a little bit of this article. It says, angry over the temperature of his fries, a Kentucky man confronted and shot a Wendy's employee, who then pulled out a gun and fired back, police said. See that? Everybody got the strap. And guess what? It ain't by coincidence that all of these different states said that you can now have a weapon without a permit, man. You only need a permit to carry and conceal, but you don't need a permit to have a gun anymore, man. You see? Well, guess what, man? All of that is going to intensify things in the planet Earth. You don't know if somebody got a gun or not, man. You see? It says, angry over the temperature of his fries, a Kentucky man confronted and shot a Wendy's employee, who then pulled out a gun and fired back, police say. Monjay D. James Wooten, 25, faces charges of assault in an incident that happened on January 6th. Louisville Metro Police announced in a press release the violence started after an argument in the drive-thru between the suspect and the group he was with and the employee at a Louisville Wendy's, at 10:41 p.m. that night, police said. So they got to arguing in the car, right? And in turn got to arguing with the person at the restaurant, and they were to shooting at each other, man. You see that? These perilous times, man. And guess what? Shit is gonna only get worse. Shit's gonna only intensify. Check this out. Man kills his grandmother and sends photos to his family, calling her a sacrifice for God. See this? Crazy shit, man. Authorities allege Christopher Holness Jr. stabbed his own grandmother 13 times before texting a photograph of her body to a family member. You see, man? Excuse me, you see that? What is that? A man's foes? Let's get that. St. Matthew, chapter 10. And, verse 34. Think not that I'm come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. And we know a sword divides, man. It creates division. It says, for I have come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foes, or a woman's foes, right, shall be they of his own household. Yeah, your family. Matter of fact, let me look this up. Let's look up that word household real quick. Strong's G 3615.
Strong's G 3615. Oikiakas. Thayer's Lexicon, related entry. Oikiakas.
All right, Oikiakas. It says one belonging to the house, one under control of the master of a house. Yeah, he was in his grandmama's house. It says whether a son, the grandson, right, or a servant. Now down here in the Strongs, it says familiar, i.e. relative. See that? Relative. Well, let's go back. Let's go back. It says, man kills his grandmother. Damn, perilous times, man. And shit's gonna intensify. Right? And sends photos to his family, calling her a sacrifice for God. Police. See? It says a Washington, D.C. man has been charged with murder after police say he stabbed his grandmother to death and then text a photograph of her dead body to other family members last Friday. See? Hey, man. It says, according to a probable cause affidavit obtained by people, Wholeness, and that's crazy, Wholeness, this guy's last name, called family members from his grandmother's phone after killing her and told them he murdered the alleged woman as a sacrifice for God, sending a photograph of her corpse to them to prove it. See, man? See? These things are going to only intensify. Wait till there ain't no damn food to eat, man. You think your family member, your homeboy, your cousin, all right, that you grew up with, that you played the game with, you know, that you stepped out, you know, and went to the club with, you think they gonna put your ass to death over a fucking cracker, man. You know? It's gonna turn into dog eat dog around here. You see? Let's go to the next article. It says ex-boyfriend plows car into woman and her family after breakup. Colorado officials say, see that? Folks running your ass over with the car after a breakup, man. You know? But that's showing you the mindset of the people, man. Perilous times, man. Dangerous times. And again, these things are only going to intensify. It says a 39-year-old man accused of plowing into his ex-girlfriend and two of her family members with his car was convicted of attempted first-degree murder and other charges after an 8-day trial, prosecutors in Colorado said. See that? Manuel Handboy is scheduled to be sentenced in April. See? Man. Handboy intentionally drove his Acura sedan into his girlfriend, her mother, and sister. Oh, man. He got all the women. And that's another thing, man. These death angels are out, man. Matter of fact, real quick. Yeah, these death angels are out, man. And that was 3 women right there. Ezekiel, chapter 9. And we'll start at verse 4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Yeah. The ones who are not happy with the status quo, who's crying out against this wicked ass kingdom. Yeah, the Lord gonna set a mark upon them, that Tawah. See? And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. So all the ones who don't have that Tawah, right? It says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. You see that? Guess what? That was a maid and that was a woman in that story, man. Right? It says, but come not any man upon whom the mark is, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men that were before the house, right? Yeah, the ones that know they Israel, man. Lord gonna have a heavy judgment on you. What's going on here? Right. Ex-boyfriend plows car into woman and her family after breakup. Yeah, he probably heard the sister talking shit in the background on the phone. Go leave that fuck nigga alone. You know, the mama said, mama was talking shit. Well, guess what? He hit all 3 of them, man. In one fell swoop. It says Handboy intentionally drove his Acura sedan. They made sure to let you know what car it was. His Acura sedan into his ex-girlfriend, her mother and sister in 2022 outside a motel in Adams County, according to a January 21st news release from Brian Mason, district attorney for Adams and Broomfield County. So yeah, this happened in 2022. But guess what? It's going to happen more in 2025, man. You know? These things are going to continue to grow in their perfection. Right? Check this out. This happened yesterday, man. Right? It says teen fatally shoots female student, wounds another in Nashville high school. See that? So yeah, these school shootings, man, they ain't died down. You know? They're going to continue to grow in their perfection. Why? Because the love of many is waxing cold, and Lord willing, we're going to get there. Right? It says a female student was killed and another student was injured Wednesday in a shooting in a Nashville high school cafeteria, authorities said, jarring the community nearly 2 years after another school massacre sparked a debate for gun reform in Tennessee. See? And it's women, man. It's women. Women doing the judgment, women getting judged, man. See? Well, guess what? Who brought that forth? It was Yahawashi. Real quick. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Right? Chapter 32. And verse 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal, neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So it's the Lord that's doing it, man. He's the one who sent out that death angel to kill, man. Put that death angel on these certain people, right? He's the one who wounded, like that woman who got wounded in this shooting in Tennessee, man. One female unalive, and the other one was wounded, man. See? Well, that's all the will of Yahawashi, man. And again, these things are going to intensify. It's going to only get worse, man. It's not going to get any better, man. Thus saith Yahawashi. And you people going to realize in that day who the power of heaven and earth is, man. You see? Let's get this in Matthew. We'll close it out there. Yeah, the love of many is waxing cold, man. St. Matthew. Hey, you see it right there, perilous times, man. St. Matthew, chapter 24. And, matter of fact, I'm going to start at 3 and jump down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So the disciples was inquiring when would be the end of the age of Esau, man. All right, that word world, aeon or eon, goes into the period of time, man. You know, the rulership of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, so the Lord is going to lay it out on what to look for, man. Verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what we're seeing, man. All right? And it's only intensifying. The love of many is waxing cold, man. Let's get this word. I believe it's a phrase. Right? And iniquity is abounding. Why? Because of who's in power. You know? See that? Psycho. Yeah, these people are psycho, man. They psychotic. You know? And you continue to read in that 2 Timothy. It says men shall be lovers of their own selves. Matter of fact, let's get it right quick. We're going to come back to this definition. Just real quick. 2 Timothy 3. Right? Without natural affection. Let's get this definition without natural affection real quick. Strong's G 794.
Strong's G 794. Astargas.
Astargas. It says, without natural affection, unsociable, inhuman, unloving. See that? So these people are inhuman, man. See? They don't have that natural affection, you know, that kind-heartedness. No, man, they're completely hard-hearted, you know. And they don't give a fuck, man. Now let's go back to Matthew, St. Matthew, and get this word or this phrase, shall wax cold, right?
Strong's G 5594. Sucho.
And it's really psycho, man. These people are psychotic, man. You see? In the metaphor, it says waning love. So it ain't no love, man. You see? Or people can try and put you to death over you, over your fries being not the temperature that you wanted, man. Or your grandson picture to death as a sacrifice to God, you know. Or your ex-boyfriend run your ass over with a car, kill you, your mom, and your sister, man. See? Those are the psychotic times that we're in, man. And they're only going to intensify. They're only going to grow greater, man. You know? That's why, again, we are encouraged to walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. So, yeah, that's going to be it for the lesson. Lord willing, it's been edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Lord willing, coming at you in a lesson. Till the next time I say Shalom.